Okay. So I just want to make just a little couple of points about the expectations and what you guys might need to expect as you guys are going through the course. So anyway, so what is this going to look like? So Monday to Thursday, you guys are going to work on your notes and assignments. I have them posted onto the website, which I can resend out that link for the website. But I'll have the master copy of my notes, and I'll also have an editable version for you guys to fill in. I would recommend filling them in as well because my copy sometimes there might be like a typo, like even might even just be a small grammar mistake, but I'll have them updated on your copies, but they're not necessarily on mine. So even though I'm giving you my copies, which you can print out or just download and keep them, I would recommend at least filling in your own so that way you have that updated file. Sometimes they're also missing videos on my file, whereas there might be one on the Google Doc that I shared with you guys. So just keep an eye out for that, please. So about the notes, I also write in 2 different colors. I have blue pen and I have red pen. So with the blue pen, that's the stuff that I would write on the board. The stuff that's in red is just stuff that I would just kind of talk about with you guys out loud, or if I want to do like an experiment or show you guys something, that's the sort of stuff for me, so you don't have to write that down. Is that clear?
Yes.
So you only, and we'll go to the website here and I'll show you guys exactly what that looks like. But so you only write down the notes that are in red. The reason why I'm going to be just getting you guys to read and complete the assignments on your own is because, as you guys have seen in class, my notes are essentially my script. So there's not a whole lot extra that I would add. So I'm going to trust that you guys can complete the notes on your own time. And then what we're going to do is at the end, or we're going to schedule a time and we're going to do a Kahoot together. And it'll just recap that lesson. And then we can clarify any questions if you guys have any. So I'm going to just go and I'm going to show you how to get to my website. I think most of you guys have probably been there.
Oh.
So it's mcmurchie.wordpress.com. If you want to go straight to the science tab, you can include this little part here. But if you just stick with the basics, and then my Science 90 tab is right here. If you click right here, it'll take you to the general outline of what's going on. So here I've got the I got our Zoom video figure out, which I'm assuming if you're here, you've been to my website. But here's the video, and then I'll put your meeting information. I have to do new meeting information every time I start a new meeting, which is why I wasn't able to get you guys an ID and a password, say at like 12 or 12:30 when you guys started messaging me. So I can actually only provide that information once I've started the meeting, because it does the information as I create the meeting. So I can't pre-plan anything and pre-plan codes. That's all generated by the site. So then I've got my little outline here. So I think Thursday and Friday, I think we're just going to start off with, if anyone wants paper materials, we need to schedule times for you guys to come pick them up. And I would also like to have another Zoom meeting on Friday. And I'm just going to recap what we've done the course or in the unit so far. We've had about almost 2 weeks worth of learning, and then we had almost 2 weeks off. So I think it's going to be really important that we just do a quick recap. So I'll probably just have like a 1-page summary, and then maybe we'll do a Kahoot with some questions just to see how the Kahoot works and to kind of get all that figured out.
Epic. Epic gamer.
Happy.
Okay. So here, if you guys go down to Monday, I'm hoping that we can start our notes on Monday officially. So this here is where you're going to access your online notes if you guys choose to work with it through Google. So when you click on it, it's going to ask you to make a copy of the document. And so that way you're not editing my version. So that's why your screen is going to look like this. But when you click make a copy, it's going to take a couple seconds. And then here's your electronic notes. It might take a little couple seconds to load, but they look exactly like what I teach and what you guys get handed out in class. It's just now it's on a computer. So these ones here, you guys are more than welcome to edit. You guys are gonna put in your fill in the blank here and then read through your notes. Throughout here, I'm gonna have I might have some videos in here, which you can click on the links. And we can see here our first lesson, just a little 2-page one, so it's pretty short. It's a good little first aid note. So that's how you get to your notes. If you guys want to get to my notes, you're gonna go back to the Science 90 page, and you're gonna click on the Notes tab. So I actually don't have the biology unit uploaded just yet, but I have the space one here. So if you click on any of these, they're gonna open up as PDFs. And here you're going to see my master copy of the notes. So as I said, anything in blue here, this is what I would write down on the board, and that's what I expect you to have written down. Here in the red here is just either questions or notes that I might say out loud, just as a reminder to myself, but you don't have to write that down. Okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna write down your notes, and then that's what's gonna be expected for you, I guess, just for right now. And then we're gonna do a Kahoot every day based on the reading. And then if you have any questions, you can ask them then, or we're also gonna have Fridays as a question period.
Okay.
Nice.
Anyways, I'll upload this PowerPoint, and then I also upload this video once when it's loaded. So if I'm going through this a little bit fast, and I know it's a lot to kind of take in right now, but you can go back, replay the video, or feel free to also message me on Remind. So Monday to Thursday are notes and assignment days. So on days where you have notes, we are going to have a Zoom meeting. And what we're going to do is I'll post the code on my website at 1:40, and I will have a start time of 1:45. So today I gave us 15 minutes because this is our first time working with Zoom. But after that, I'm just going to give you guys 5 minutes to get everything loaded. We saw that it was, for the most part, most of us were here within the 5-minute time span, so that should be fine. And one thing we will do as well is that I'm going to try and do a Kahoot as well in this meeting. So this is gonna be kind of interesting because I'm not sure if you guys can have Zoom loaded on your phones and Kahoot at the same time. So
You
Yeah,
can. It's just
Go
gonna be.
into different sites.
It's like how you can call someone on your phone, but also have like Google open on at the same time.
I think you can split
Yeah.
screen. Like you can have 2 browsers and just split the screen.
oh,
Yeah,
good.
we can do that as well.
Or I could
That's
just,
true.
use a computer and a phone.
That too, yeah. It's just
Smart.
basically what
Exactly,
people have access to. But anyway, so I figured that would be we all like Kahoot, so I thought that'd be a fun way to review and recap our information. So I'd like to try that out. We'll do our first one on Friday just to kind of like figure out how this is going to look, and then Monday will be our first official one based on our reading for that day. So because we're doing a Kahoot based on the reading, that means we have to have it done by 1:40 that day. Tonight I'm going to work on uploading all of the unit notes. So you should have everything basically by tomorrow morning. And so hopefully there's hopefully no complications, and we should be able to get everything going and have a awesome Kahoot. Okay, so that's Monday to Thursday. On Fridays, I know it's gonna be really hard to work from home, so I'm really trying to keep our learning from like 4 days a week. And then on the 5th day, we're gonna come back and have a recap, which is, as I said, will be about maybe a 1-page summary of just some really key important points. And then you'll be able to ask any questions if you haven't clarified them yet through Remind or when we do our Zoom meetings. And then so anyways, I'll schedule that from 1:15 to about 1:45 on Zoom. So once again, I'll probably throw out the codes maybe around 1 or 1:05, but I'll message you guys on Remind once when I have them out. But then we can just kind of have any clarification questions. We can just get together on Fridays and figure that out.
Cool.
Is that good so far?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
awesome. So learning 4 days a week, recap question period 1 day a week. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay.
So I am gonna give you guys office hours, I guess, if we want to be official here. So you guys don't have to wait to until the Friday question period to message me or to ask questions. So feel free to message me on Remind. I will create office hours from 1 to 2 p.m., which is roughly our normal class time. So this time I'm going to set aside you guys as priority. So so I will make sure that Monday to Friday from 1 to 2, I will be there to answer your questions. If I get messages from other classes, I'll make sure to put you guys as a priority first. And same with the other classes, that I will give those classes priority during their class time.
If it's outside of that time, you guys could always message me, and if I'm able to answer it, I will. And if not, then I'll just let Miss McMurphy know what it is if I'm not able to.
Yeah, and so that's not to say you guys can't message me outside of that time. You guys can. I just, as I said, I might give some other people priority, so you might just have to wait maybe even a half an hour, or depending on like how late at night it is. Bark, bark.
Oh God.
Whose doggo is that?
That is mine.
He's
He-
dying.
Although it's not my dog, my grandma and grandpa's dog, but he barks very loud.
I can hear.
Yeah.
it.
Eat him.
Oh my God. He's dying.
We only have his not diet food.
Oh.